If you feel as though you are at rock bottom, if something's really knocked your duck off, if you really feel as though you are on your uppers, I can totally relate. And I think a number of us, even if we're not feeling like that now, will have had moments in our lives where that has been the case. When we're feeling truly at rock bottom, when we've had a knock, whether that's a knock, a situational knock, like we've been made redundant, whether that's something that's happened in our relationships, a divorce or a bereavement or something like that, it can really make us feel as though we're alone, as though we are, that life is really dark, that there's no real way forward, or it can make us feel as though, there's no hope to be had anymore. Well, the blog this week is all about how we can use rock bottom as a position of strength. I talk about the reasons why I truly believe that when we hit that rock bottom moment, we are actually in a really, really strong position. The first thing is, it's happened. We know what the pain feels like. We've taken that experience, we've taken that physical blow. We know what that pain feels like. We don't have to dread it anymore. We don't have to wait for it to come. We know what it feels like. And we also know that we can get through it. So I talk a little bit about why rock bottom is actually a position of strength. And I also talk about my tips on how to use rock bottom to help you, to propel you forwards, to help you to bounce back better even than before. I also share a little bit about my own story of being at rock bottom. During the pandemic, when I'd just gone through a consultation process at work. I wasn't made redundant, but it was tough. It was really confidence knocking at the time. I also was going through a divorce. My husband had left me. Do you know what? Those dark days were dark. They were the darkest days I can remember. And yet, here we are a couple of years later. I used that rock bottom moment or moments, months of rock bottomness, to really help to propel me forwards. So it's a little bit of a personal reflection that hopefully will inspire you to feel as though when you're at rock bottom, when you've taken that physical knock, that deep-rooted, deep-seated blow, that you can use this moment as a position of strength and you will be okay. So check out this week's blog, talking about how we can use rock bottom as a position of strength.